Hello and welcome back. I'm Offer of Mercia, and this is episode 1 of our Total War. Well, not Total War, our Divide and Conquer version 5, a Kingdoms Reunited campaign for Erebor. It's going to be an Erebor campaign, so I'm just going to jump straight into this at first. Reason I'm doing an Erebor campaign, realistically speaking, is because I want to play a bit of dwarves. I'm craving myself some dwarves, you know. I need some dwarves in my life. Some of my campaigns have been, well, I've made them harder for myself than I needed to, and evidently just dropped off on them, which is what it is. This is going to be replacing, obviously, our Gundabad campaign, which is still underway as of recording, but it's going through a very difficult phase right now. Isengard's really getting hard on us. We're going to be playing on very hard difficulty, with very hard battle difficulty as we do. Not going to be playing Gondor. I've played a lot of Gondor. Where are we? Here we are. The Dwarves of Erebor. So this is what we're going to be playing first and foremost. I guess I should finish the intro, shouldn't I? So like I was saying, this is Episode 1 of our Divide and Conquer version 5, a Kingdom Reunited campaign for the Dwarves of Erebor. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying that content, and then really subscribe by pressing that little bell notification so you're notified every single time my content goes live. If you want to keep up to date with my content-related updates, then don't forget to follow me on Twitter, which can be found in the description below alongside my tipping link. So if you're particularly generous, drop us a quick quid, it'd be very much appreciated. But otherwise, let's get into this here content then, shall we? Oh yes. Right, so like I was saying, the Dwarves of Erebor, we start off with only 2 settlements. We start off with the Lonely Mountain, Erebor itself, obviously, and the home of King Dane Ironfoot originally. I guess not originally, but where they moved from after Erebor got lost to Smaug, Kirit Gathol. Let's just do a bit of reading, shall we? So we're going to be doing this, obviously. So our leader is King Dane Ironfoot. The second heir is Lord Thorin, not Thorin Oakenshield. This is actually Dane's son, Thorin. He called him Thorin in honour of, well, Thorin Oakenshield. Our capital is Erebor, as you know. Let's actually, I don't want to sing, so I won't read this then. I'm not going to sing. It would be interesting to sing though, wouldn't it? Right, starting location. I've already mentioned this, but the dwarves begin the game with only 2 mansions under their control: the great, now rebuilt city of Erebor, and their long-standing home of Kirit Gathol in the Iron Mountains, the Iron Hills. Sorry. Early game, to the south of the Iron Hills lies the vast land of Logothavuld. I think I've pronounced that well. This unending sea of grassland is divided into many independent realms, all vying for ultimate control. These lands would fall to the might of the dwarves easily. Care must be taken, however, because the Kingdom of Dale, a close ally, and the Daratai of Rune, a bitter enemy, are also trying to occupy Logothavuld for their own military goals. So basically that's just saying beware of Rune and try not to stunt the growth of Dale, because Dale's going to be the one that's basically holding Rune back while we go and deal with the Gundabad, our old stomping grounds. In addition to heading south, to the west, the great mansion of Dane's Halls lies empty. We should seek to claim it for the glory of the dwarves. However, with the rise of King Mazog, the filth of Gundabad may seek to defile the Great Hall if they should beat us to it. Military overview. The chief lesson that the dwarves of Erebor have taken from the desolation of Smaug is that the best defense is a good offense. This ethos has been drilled into the armies of Erebor, and through rigorous training... Oh. An Oxford comma. Interesting. Through rigorous training, they are now one of the most lethal fighting forces of the world, basically. Favouring manoeuvrability over defence, they have the deadliest of all orc charges. Ooh, I am sorry about that. Of dwarven charges, and their skill with their weapons is unmatched. Further still, the army of Erebor fields no archers or crossbows, and instead favours the lethal dwarven throwing axe. Allies from the Orocani do still fight at range though, and a wise commander adopts both Erebor's offensive stance with the support from the more defensive Orocani. Our special features are the Orocani Hall, which is from the mountains past here. And then like down here, I think it's like stretches. It's like, I don't know, is it up here or is it down here? It's over here somewhere everywhere. We don't have any cavalry and no mainstream archers. We can recruit like mercenary cavalry and mercenary archers, which we will be doing. Because we've got some of the best infantry in the world, and we can hammer and anvil so well with these guys. Rare units are the hammers of Gundabad, but we need to own Mount Gundabad to get them. The Sons of the Fallen from the Misty Mountains, so we just need to own any of the settlements that are found in the Misty Mountains. So that's Khazad-dûm, West Khazad-dûm, that is the Goblin Town, that is Gundabad, that is, I think, even Isengard itself. I think. No, don't quote me on that. I've never actually taken Isengard to find out. And obviously the Guardians of Khazad-dûm. We need to own Moria to get that though. Our victory conditions are long, and we've got to hold 30 regions, including the Realm of Erebor, the Western Peaks, which is these over here, Old Witch Realm, Carndum, Gathod. I think Gathod is where Dane's Halls is. And the mountains of Gundabad, which is obviously Mount Gundabad. We have to eliminate the factions of the Easterlings of Rune, Goblins of Moria, Orcs of Gundabad, and Remnants of Angmar. The remnants of Angmar are situated past Mount Gundabad, so they're not immediately. The Rune, Easterlings of Rune are obviously where you see like, this big name is near the Sea of Rune. What we wanted to be doing with them is getting some friends with the Dorwinians and basically helping Dale and the Dorwinians fight Rune, if we can. If we can spare the men, which we'll be able to do once we've dealt with Mount Gundabad, I reckon. Which will be our first and foremost activity and basically thing to do. It's not going to be easy though, 'cause our armies are expensive, so we're going to have to play a little bit of defensive territory at first. I'll have to see on that. The Goblins of Moria, which the Goblins of Moria are just like on this spine around here and into Rudor and stuff like that. They'll do things, but we'll have to fight them as we can. Right. Let's jump straight into it then, shall we? No more waiting around. 8 minutes. I guess 8 minutes is decent. For a little bit of an intro, 8 minutes. It won't be 8 minutes because I don't start speaking straight away, which is perfectly fine. Now then, show me the money. So this is something you've probably seen multiple times now. This is actually maybe not this variation, because this is a fair still. Even though I'm coming to it a bit later than most, is still a Welcome to Divide and Conquer. So this is for version 0.5, so there is a few changes. The main one being they've got rid of the barracks event, which I really like the barracks event, I'm not going to lie. I really did like the barracks event. Scroll log button. Oh, that's nice. The barracks event was basically... Where is it? It should be here somewhere. I'm pretty sure they got rid of it on here. When they reach... Characters cannot die of old... Oh, okay. Interesting. Not sure how I feel about that, but I guess whatever. Here we go. Some random blah blah blah. Oh no, where is the barracks event? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm probably just looking past it and being blind. But if you want to read that, just pause on whichever part you want to pause on. We should be good. Right. And the barracks event, basically a cap of what you could build around the 60 to 70 of turns until those turns came up. And then they'd unlock, saying you've got basically, you're ready for war and you're good to go, so you can now start building all your best tiered buildings and stuff like that. Right. The Dwarves of Erebor and Iron Hills. This is a fair bit of chunk of reading, but I'm going to do it because it's, I want to. The kingdom under the mountain Erebor. This is our realm. The power of the dwarves in the easternmost edge of the western sphere, where longbeards and broadbeams delve into the lambent and virtually inexhaustible veins of precious metals that provide the power and wealth of our King Dane II. This is the power of the Iron Hills of old, the dwarf realm at the borders of those we regard as foes in the eastern man realms, farthest from the Blue Mountains, where our people fade. It was he that marched 500s of our warriors to contest the claim of the elves of the Woodland Realm and the Lakemen's ignorant demands upon the mountain. Their attempt to thieve from the rightful acclamation of Thorin Oakenshield, bearer of Orcrist. Oh dear, sorry. Sadly, Thorin Oakenshield was lost in this brief clash of differences, but our timely arrival won the Battle of the Five Armies. A battle that saw our final revenge upon the line of Azog. We relished in the slaying of Bolg of the Misty Mountains, Azog's son, in vain. This wondrous act forever weakened the dwarves' hold on that far domain. Our arrival was not timely by fate alone. For dwarves may not be fast as elves are in war, but we have such strength that we march for days without rest, on limited rations, hard tack, and dried meat, as the Iron Hills have birthed us to do. The ravens still remember us. Their wings bring word of events afar. Dane II is our king, the greatest lord of the dwarves, rich and strong beyond any man's line, robust and bold beyond the strength of elves and men. Balin of Fundin's blood reclaims Moria. The kingdom of Khazad-dûm and no other dwarven realm shows strength enough to support this as we do, albeit against Dane's will. Alone of all races, we remained resistant to the devilry contained within the dark gifts that lay like poison in the 7 dwarven rings. They spelt our doom, however, as dragons hunted us for them and the riches they brought us, as did Sauron, to recover that which did not work to his ends. We have renewed our friendship with the ravens, and they float in flight upon our war banners as we prepare for war once more. More, we have turned the wary silence between the dwarves and the men of Dale into a grand friendship, which has brought bounty in ways we cannot possibly provide for ourselves. Their trade has brought prosperity to their people and brought our survival and a true friendship we do not enjoy elsewhere. If our efforts fall to destitution, they have our hold to retreat to, and Erebor is impenetrable to almost any foe. We are threatened by the machinations of Sauron once more, and we will not give in. Resistance is our very nature. Hardy Eorls, children of rock and stone. Preparations are underway for you to lead our armies to victory. But it will not be easy, for we are not numberless. We will face the Easterlings, orcs from Dol Guldur, and our enmity with dead Bolg's goblinkin shall surely erupt once more. The shadow gathers its allies, and we stand in the face of Sauron in the north, where we shield even the elves from his terrible intent. We are well suited to this final war. Dane has amassed riches beyond compare, our mines lay deep, and our armories are well stocked. with master smiths fashioning of arms and armour. The mattocks and mail of the very dwarves to fight Bolg in the past will sing in a shrill war paean once more, and the blood of black goblins and the thin blood of man will surely spill across battlefields. Our strength is augmented by our great friends in Dale. The toys we make for their children have won us a deserving friendship that gives our forces hope. Strength unbound, in that we do not stand alone. Never a stronger dwarven realm has there been since the glorious days of Khazad-dûm. Beautiful. Glowing. Gethel. Gramvold. Yes. Don't want to go for Lagafold. Loggathavold. The Orcs of Gundabad at war with Anduin Vale. They declared their allies with Moria, Angmar and Dol Guldur. Am I making money? I'm making 200 per turn. That's not great. Let's get some stoneworkers. First and foremost, pretty much just prerequisite. Put this down to low if I can get away with it. I can. It's good.
My king.
Yeah. We're going to be going over here to Withyboard and Onazanar. But it's going to be...
We march to my king.
It's going to be a little bit of time, I think.
Making camp here.
I'm just going to sit both of them in there and just wait a couple turns.
Your command.
Let's go talk to the elves.
Yes, sire.
What is it you wish to discuss? This seems quite reasonable. Until we meet again.
Of course,
It's
sire.
fine.
I must stop here.
And then we're going to send this geezer. Don't want to send him down. I want to walk him. I don't really care about the way diplomacy works in this, but in Med 2, I might just jump him if I get bored of it. I might just jump him if I get bored of it. Spy. I definitely want to spy. I can get the Dalian cavalry here, which is nice. Look at this though. 300 per unit for like Erebor infantry and Mattocks. Not pretty. So 2 free upkeep. From there, the pipe hole gives me 1. So I could get another Erebor infantry, which I'm gonna do. What about over in Kidik Gathol? Made by Gondor, apparently. I can have 2 3 upkeep units. I've only got 1 free upkeep unit. I'm gonna get... Oh. Actually, I need a pipe hole here before I can get any of that. Fact. Save over that one. There we go. It's beginning save. Beautiful. End turn. End turn. It's going to be a little bit of ending turns. This episode is also going to be... It's quite loud, that music. This episode is also going to be an hour long. I'm going to repeat that. In fact, this episode's going to be an hour long. Oh, music's wrong. Whatever. I'll put up with it now. Yeah, get married. Good on you, lad.
Your honor. Yes,
Start
sire.
spogging babies for me. Start spogging babies for me. Right. You, Gimlet, get in there. Beautiful. Save me the money. Got myself a spy.
Something to investigate.
Oh, there's Withyboard, and then I'm going to just go and have a look for Onazanar as well. Right then. Faction announcements. Who's? Oh, that's my my spy. Lord Thorin, Seal of Durin. Give this to the general you want next there. Okay. Fair enough. He's heading on down. They've got Grum. Yeah, they took Grumvold straight away. Gazar Uil. I do kind of want Logarthavold, but I'm probably not going to get that anytime soon. If we're being perfectly honest. Just going to be another end turn, I think, as well. Can't have any more free upkeep, so I'm not going to tank my money with any of that at the moment. Not for a little bit, at least. End turn. The idea is just to get those two buildings and then move off on to getting the mines and stuff like that. Not a curry gap hole straight away, though, to be honest. That's going to actually have get a pipe hole before anything else. Betrothed. What's this? That was... Okay. That's nice. It's just telling me which settlements I need to be taking. Thank you. Okay. So I need to actually turn this geezer around. I need to turn him around. Let's just show me the settlement. I'm just going to jump him there. Show cursor stat. Bosh. Move. Character. What's your name? Rorin. And we're moving you 304 380. Bosh. Gives me a little bit of money.
It's good to see we could reach an agreement. Another proposition for us, then? This seems quite reasonable. There is something else you wish to propose, then?
Okay.
Well, that seemed fruitful. Cool. Farewell.
Dwarves Grudge. Oh, I need to... I'll read that in a bit. I'll read that in a bit. Now then, you, my lad. I should... Probably just going to jump you. I'm just going to jump him over there. Because I can. So, show cursor stat. Move underscore character 410 335. That's actually wrong. You need to put his name first. Offer. There we go.
Be of service? Aye.
There's Anue.
Yes, sire.
Which we'll have a gander at in a bit. Hopefully it'll give us a mission before we talk to those guys. War declared. Goblins of Moria versus Anduin Vale. Beautiful. So, pipe hole to Kirit Gathol first. And then the mines, maybe? Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the pipe hole and then I'm going to get the Master Stoneworkers hall. What we're going to do over in Erebor, we're going to get the Master Stoneworkers a bit earlier. And then we'll get our busy mates. Right then, construction report, we already gone over that. Dwarven grudges. Long have the dwarves been at war with the forces of evil, fighting hordes of goblins from the Misty Mountains, legions of Uruks from Gundabad, the Bane of Durin in Khazad-dûm, and dragons in the Grey Mountains. Our ancient homes of Khazad-dûm, Dane's Halls, Erebor, and Gundabad were lost to our enemies. For centuries, these sacred halls built by our ancestors laid in ruins, pillaged and defiled by the enemy. No more, we say. The time has come for these grudges to be settled once and for all. It is an affront to anyone who calls himself a dwarf to wait any longer reclaiming these cities. Not since the days of Thrain II and the War of the Orcs and Dwarves has any dwarven king had the courage to muster an army and march upon these cities. While we slew many orcs and goblins in the war, we failed to reclaim any of our ancient homes. Not until Thorin Oakenshield managed to reclaim Erebor in his quest has any ancient dwarven city returned to the dwarven ownership. But we have waited long enough. Years have passed with elders grumbling about these expeditions that should have happened long ago. Balin, son of Fundin, has started an expedition to Khazad-dûm to reclaim the halls of his ancestors once more. He goes with the trust and help of the King of Erebor, King Dane Ironfist, who has taken it upon himself to rally the armies of Erebor and Iron Hills to stand against the growing danger of the Eastlings and forces of Mordor. Yet his thoughts also wander towards the Grey Mountains and Gundabad. March out, fellow dwarves. The time has come. Victory shall be ours. Baruch Khazad. Khazad I Manu. Let's go, baby! Ooh! Okay. Oh, there's no scroll bar in this one. Interesting. That is nice little a quality of life little change, that, I think. We're pretty much bottom barrel at the moment. 25th out of 25th overall. Yeah. That's going to be not too good, I'd say. We're not making much money either. Not making much money. That'll change once we get our mines going. 500 from that one. I think it's like 1,000 from this one. Where are you? No, it's 513 from that one. Go. Just gotta be prepared for the... Oh, there's a little army that might be sending towards us. Actually, Matty's... Yeah, he's going for it. He's going for it. Let's get myself some Northman archers so I can stick them in the parapets. It's just another end turn, to be fair. Yeah, the dwarven start is very slow, unfortunately. It is very slow. Just about whether we can actually like get ready to go out. Kerandrus is under attack. Like, I would love to go up and go for Onazanar, and then just build that up. But to do that, we'd have to support the army there for a little bit. At the moment, we can't do it. Unfortunately, we can't do it. Right, end turn. We'll wait on that. Waiting on... We're both going even worse now. We're 26. I really want to move out. I'm gonna get the Dale Cavalry, and then I'm just gonna move them up into this, and I'm gonna go for Onazanar. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Onazanar. I can't really support both of these settlements at the moment, but so that's why I'm going to go for Onazanar, which is a bit more a viable settlement at the moment than Withyboard, I do believe. Or it's a bit more defensible, at least. Just ending turns, unfortunately, aren't we? So we can get prepared and move out. Valador Winion, beautiful.
Awaiting your...
You have a
Trade rights.
You hold us at very well. What else do you have to suggest? I must say,
Nah, they rejected it. It's unfortunate. Am I at war with Rune, by the way? I am at war with Rune.
You are mistaken, sire. Today's journey is over, sire.
Q for the money.
Aye, lord.
7. Why do you cost more? Why do you cost more? I don't know. Genuinely don't know. Fail of Darwinian. Just another end turn, isn't it? What about if I just move you out?
We march to glory. My king, marching now. We march to glory. We'll rest here the night, sire.
I mean, I'll get them, but it's weird.
Aye, noble sire.
It is weird, because I was expecting to be able to recruit... Did you see that load that I could recruit a minute ago? But now I can't recruit them for some reason. What about if I move Thorin out? There's no recruitables here. I'm really tempted to go for Logothavold. Logothavold, yes. And like actually really getting into the Rune as well, because they'll overrun Dale if I just let them go at him if I'm not careful. But it's like, you know, there's buildings that I need to prioritize at the moment, such as the mines. Which, speaking of, if we get another end turn, we'll be able to start building one. Hopefully the time spent is gone down as well. But I think it should. It should go down to like 4 turns maybe. Erebor, and I'm not sure about what. And at Kirigathol once that Miner's Workshop is done. Miner's Workshop? No. Once the Stoneworkers Guild is done. War declared. Isengard and the Realm of Lothlorien, as always. Beautiful. Cavalry. Right, Master Stoneworkers Hall. Is that down to 4? Should I go for the Guild House? No, I'm gonna go for the mine, and then I'll go for the Stoneworkers Guild House.
Aye, my liege.
Yeah.
My lord. Orders.
You're staying there.
My king, move out. At your service. They shall not see me, sire.
Do they own...
Possible, sire.
Yeah, they already own Dane's Halls. We'll have to do something about that. So I'm making a little bit of money. Which is good. Which is good. One second. How many turns did I get them? 7. What about 7 for them as well?
Aye, lord.
I'm going to send another. I'm going to have 2 of them. And then I'm going to go next turn. I'm going to go for Onazanar. End turn. Oops. I just got his path blocked. I'll just jump him. Whatever. I'm going to jump him to like Lothlorien area. Oh, nice little coinage. Let's just jump him here. Right. You know, time show cursor stat. Actually, let's do this. So what I'm pressing to open this menu, open the shell, is where the apostrophe and on a QWERTY keyboard, so an English and US keyboard style, on a QWERTY keyboard, it's where the @ symbol and the apostrophe is. Okay? That's how you open this. And then it's obviously just typing out the command, which is in this case show cursor stat. And then move underscore character space character name space and then followed by the coordinates that we used. Show cursor stat 332 Bosh. And then I'm just gonna leave him there so I can. Oh, Segundabad is in where?
I'm gonna stick
Ooh.
you.
Aye,
Geezer wants something.
an honor, my lord. Aye, sire.
Yeah, he does. What is this dude, by the way? Let's just walk in my car again. Sons of the Fallen, they're pretty damn good.
Aye, sire.
So while they're doing that, I'm gonna.
Have a taste of my blade.
I reckon I can beat them with that army purely because of how good my general unit is. No one's taken any of that, which is good for me. Sculptor, -1 Squalor, -1 on Rest. Thoreau's Keys, +1 Renown and Acumen. I kind of jumped him, so it doesn't matter. Beautiful.
My king.
Aye, sire.
I kind of want to move him.
Set a watch to camp here until morning.
I'm losing money, but that's fine.
March to battle.
That's fine because I'm making. Once I get the mines, I'm gonna be. That'll sort me out. That'll put me back in the positive. And turn. Yeah, there we go. They've got Dane's Halls. I'm just gonna have him walk around and then come. Oh, sorry, I just hit my mic. I'm gonna have him walk around past Mount Gunbad. There we go. They're attacking Erebor. You know what?
Enemy lays siege, but we will stand.
I'm gonna invest in a thing as well. I'm gonna invest.
Yes, my
Oop,
king.
send him more friends.
Moving quietly.
Buzrakul.
Sire, no further this day. Continuing tomorrow.
I'm also, once I've got the mines and whatnot, I'm going to invest in a militia garrison. So I can get away with hosting less troops at my settlements. Beautiful. Right. So, the mines. As you can see, it's even less now. Only 4 turns. Beautiful. La 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 la. I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to go for the Stoneworkers Guild House. None of that retrain stuff yet.
Aye, my liege.
Oh, I survive.
By your will, sire, we shall.
Beautiful. I can probably beat most armies with this army right now, purely save game. Purely because of how.
An honor.
Because I've got cavalry, and they're not at a stage yet where they're going to be producing cavalry. So that gives me a big advantage. Big advantage. Yeah, so we're just going to move up onto Onazanar. I'm surprised they didn't attack me.
Taste of my blade.
Oh, they're just building up a
Aye, my liege.
1,000 bloody
March to battle.
friends, I guess.
The men with
At your service.
There's Mount Gunbad,
See me, sire.
Gundabad, Yulstone,
Moving quietly.
and we're going
Something
to walk
investigate
back along there towards the Withy board,
this day.
and then back up to Onazanar. In case no one's taken them lands. It's good, it's good, it's good. Another save, and it's going to be a battle on the end turn, I reckon. Beautiful. Beautiful. Or not.
I'm gonna stick you.
my king. We march to battle, leading the men with honor, sire. By your will, sire,
Ooh.
we shall engage.
At your service.
Ah, they're attacking Framsburg with Glaewine. Eorfrid archers, that's good. Pretty good unit.
I'm gonna stick
Look at that.
you.
Look at them raiders and whatnot. Absolute geezers. If you've noticed as well, the unit cards for a lot of the units have changed
Something to
between version 4.5 and well, 5. The mod that we're currently doing.
Taste of my blade.
Attack me, you geezer.
Stick you.
I mean, Kirikathal's going to be in front of Erebor now. Come on then. Attack me. You outnumber me by quite a lot. Did they just pass it up again? There we go. What in the world? Are they sieging me out?
My lord, you bring a proposition for my king. Do not think that is all. Farewell, then.
I'm losing so much money because of these guys. It's 10 turns to siege me out. Are you sure you want to be doing that?
Aye, my liege. We march to battle. We shall hold them to siege, sire. Aye, sire.
Sure, I didn't want to do that, but I did it, didn't I?
I am a king.
Let's walk 'em over to that place now.
Journey is over, sire.
One more turn and then we'll get the mines. So I'm not too fussed about that. Bit annoying that he's not attacking me though. If you don't attack me, I'm gonna go to. I'll give up Onazanar and go back down to give him a little slap. The fact that he's not attacking me though is mental. Come on, attack me. What in the hell? Let's give it up. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. We get our retrains in. That is perfectly fine. That just opens me back up to stuff.
Yes, my king.
I'm gonna stick you.
At your service.
I'm gonna stick you.
Well, it doesn't matter. The mines are done here over here now, which is good for us. Stoneworkers. I'm not going to queue anything after the stoneworkers because they're building immediately after the stoneworkers. If it's queued, the build queue caches the price that it's actually, be getting that you cached it as. Unfortunately, that you pressed it, that you queued it as. Sorry.
Honor, my
So we'll be paying full price.
leading the men with honor.
I don't know if that's still a thing, but it used to be, and I've never noticed it changing. There we go. I can go here. What general is he? I think it's mountain guard. They're very good. 18, 10 charge, 27 defense. Got some scouts, some ranged, and then some spears. Well, we should be alright.
Times come, lads.
If I can use my general the most, I can reduce casualties. Especially with Gimli's dude, because they have some friends. Jesus, we're so far away. With Gimli's friend, Gimli. They've got. I see this little blue bar across the bottom. That means they've got some extras. So if I just press right click on that, 13 missile attack. So they chew through everything. Oh. That's gonna get buggered. Yeah, that's not good. I didn't even think they could. Nah, yeah, they can see it. That might get set on fire before. You have to get past him. Okay. Beautiful. Just get out of the way now.
Our men men have reached the gate with a battering ram.
Is that their general? It is their general in front of the gate. Interesting. Gonna move him up. It's gonna be interesting.
Our men have
It's
done
gonna be very interesting.
have fallen.
If they're just gonna sit in front of me. Sit in front of the gate. Move you a bit closer. I'll just take 3 shots on their general if he's gonna let me do it. Which it looks like he's going to. Yep. I'm gonna cut him apart.
Nothing stands.
Oh, I must have misclicked.
Get ready, dwarves. Let's get going.
Beautiful. Just keep throwing. What is my attacking comparison says 12 to 18. My defense is 24 in comparison to theirs. What about him? 34 and 15. Send them in.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now. The battle is very much in our favor. If
need
we
to
remain true and steadfast,
Push.
victory will be ours.
Go on. Who's going up on the walls? Come on. Beautiful. Put it down to 1. It's only 8 left of the mountain guard, which is brilliant. You know what? You lot, you two, come here.
The enemy
Beautiful.
dead.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Those have his miserable bones.
Looks like he was killed by the Axeman Guard of Erebor as well. I might be able to get him to rout. Goher's dead. Might be able to get him to rout. How are we doing? We go. You form up there. You go into the center. I do believe there's been a center change, so this might actually be a worthless action. Thinking about it, this could be a very worthless action. Route. They don't want to route. That's fine. Come on, lads. I'm surprised. Yeah, 12. It's pointless action. How good are you at fighting? 6 and 10, 6 and 15. These have had a buff, I think.
My lord, we have lost control of the castle.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine, my friend. I'm not charging my cavalry up. I don't think there's a point. It's 6 times. Lovely. We should be able to kill these guys off pretty nicely.
They have lost half their men.
Yeah, they're just mincing them up on the walls. I think they've glitched out, so we're getting away with it a little bit. Beautiful. Follow them, by the way. We kill all... Eh, don't matter. Go for him. Where is he? You go after him. The fact that the majority are on the floor, but they've all gone up top is interesting.
Good news. Our men are in control of the castle.
That is very interesting. What we've done then.
My lord,
Kill him.
lost control of the castle.
I'm not going to bring my cavalry up. I don't want them getting any losses.
We remain true and steadfast. Victory will be ours.
Beautiful. Gimli's just going ham. You can just watch Gimli just... Oh, he stopped. Just kill everybody around him now. There we go. Come on, get into him. Only 2 left. Oh, how did I just select... I must have selected my dudes then. That's accidental. Either way, that is good. I think we can hold this place fairly nicely as well. And Onazanar, Dale Cavalry. Yeah, looking dandy me. Let's go. There weren't really much to look at. We didn't even get a chevron, which is upsetting. But you know, there were only 3 units. There was only 3 units at the end of the day. I'm gonna be using Gimli and Glorin the most to defend this place. He's gonna need some defending.
Glory and honor. We have lands and glory.
There's literally no point. Ooh. Mines. They built the mines for us. Let's get the stoneworkers. That's the first thing that we're going to be doing. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Stoneworkers, and then another couple of turns we'll be able to get. We'll get the mines here. Higher love. Oh, banger. Absolute banger. Bring me your higher love. I'm going to merge them 2 up. I'm surprised about the losses that these guys got. Having the cavalry here is probably not really that useful to me.
Aye, my liege. My king.
Hmm.
My noble son.
Yeah, it's not really that useful to me. I didn't know that this place was its own thing. Auxiliary general. This general is part of the army, but not leading commander. Oh, interesting. Nice. Training costs. Right, let's give it a save and an end turn. Let's keep it going. Keep the ball rolling. They should attack us at Onazanar now.
We must
Yep.
stand with courage, men.
Expected.
The enemy lays siege.
My lord. Of course, sir.
Oh, Lorien. Beautiful. Alliance announced. Dogador and Khand. Right, we're still making 1,000 positive. We're making even more come end of this turn. Should be like 500 more. Be able to start rebuilding another little setter army. I'll move out some additional units into this fort, and then we'll walk them along to Onazanar. Eventually. It's just an end turn, I think. Just an end turn. Yeah, we've got no missions. Waiting for a mission to go talk to the Lothlorien. Bosh. And Onazanar, are you going to attack me then? No, you're not going to attack me. Florian douche. Beautiful.
You have a proposition for
That's what I wanted.
Good to see we could reach another proposition for us then. You hold us at ransom. Well, that seemed
Good stuff.
Farewell.
That's not possible.
Move them down to go talk to the realm of Rohan.
Have a taste of my blade.
I have 2 cavalry units. I need to be sallying out.
We shall engage.
They have 1 ranged unit. Yeah, hang on. I've got some admin to do first. Got some admin to do. Nope, my archer's got retrained. Gorgeous. The mines here. That's the stoneworker's house. Good. Stoneworker's guild house. How many turns? So you're 2 turns ahead of Erebor after being 2 turns down. More than happy with that. How much time? We've got enough time. We've got enough time. Wrong save. Final bottom up. Beautiful. With cavalry, I just need to get out of the settlement, don't I? Just need to get out of the settlement and get into them. They're so far back. Start. Connect. Connect. Right, 6 times. They're backing off quite far. Yeah, they're doing the fucking AI thing where they run to nearest mountain every time. Start walking my cavalry forward. Okay. I'm not going to rush because it's quite a distance between us all. I might be able to go and snipe their general. Oh, I thought that was their general. Oh, it is. You're the archers. Should I risk it? For that biscuit. Maybe. Connect. How do I arrive? Wrecked. Just position them there. Position these guys like just away from the archers. Bit on a beeline, on a path. That's just straight for the mountain guard. Goblin infantry, raiders. There's probably some mountain orcs somewhere. Snow orcs. Spears. That makes it a bit more annoying. This is where the mountain orcs are then. Yeah, I'm gonna make a beeline for their general. 6 times. Come on, are you ready? Go. What was it, Scott? By the way, where did it scroll? I can't. Didn't get a kill on the general. It's unfortunate. That's costly charge as well. That is stupid costly charge. That is a bullshit costly charge. I don't know about that. That seems like bollocks to me. Yeah, it seems very, very large loss of life to me. There's the mountain orcs, like I thought. Didn't kill their general again after 2 charges. Straight into his face. Are we real? Look at how many losses. I've lost 20 dudes. I've lost over 20. I think not. I think this is a bit... I think this dude's got a bit too much health. Surely this time. Finally.
General lies dead.
Beautiful.
Let have his miserable bones, and let our swords have his men.
That is just that is stupid, man. How fast can they swing them swords? Right, then they're going for us. I'm gonna bring these up. 25. I hope I got a lot of heals on them. Holy moly. This is literally about getting the hammer and anvils going now. I mean, I'm not going to bother with the goblin infantry, am I? Go away. Goodbye. Surprising they're charging straight into me, General.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain
Okay, let's go back into the back of these spears.
victory will be ours.
Should be able to get these guys gone. Should be able to get them to rout, especially these lot here. Beautiful charge. Shaken. If it doesn't work once, I'm going to do it again. Okay, spin out. I'm going to go spin out, and then I'm going to go for the Bezzy Mates, the Mountain Orcs. Beautiful. They just got wiped out more than run. You charge into the Bezzy Mates, into the scouts. You just follow them a little bit more. Right, spin around and go into the spears again. Wavering. Pull out. We're going to go and charge into Goblin infantry just there. Come on. They're suffering a lot of losses in the charge phase, these guys. Like a shocking amount.
Badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Charge into them. Come on, rout. Rout! Thank you. Geezers. Okay, you lot after the archers. You charge that group down, and then you're going to charge into the back of them. You're charging them. You're charging them. 6 times it. You know what? You need to go charge the archers, just to get them to stop. Charge into them. Beautiful. Now pull out. Beautiful.
Look how our
Continue.
four runs.
And there we go.
Time to press the
Just hammer and anvil. I do think the losses that I suffered against their general is just astonishing a little bit, though.
was utterly vanquished.
That was a lot of losses.
Remember it as the day of our most glorious
25, so I didn't get that much heals then, did I? Got 42 in my cavalry. I'll take it. It's not a lot. Got chevrons for both of my cavalry, which is pretty good. They both got over triple digits. Labourers did, and they didn't get a chevron, which is surprising. Erebor, yeah. I mean, I'll take it. I feel like, I'll take it, but I don't know. Feels like I'm missing out on a little bit of fun. A little bit of, something. A little bit of something. Would have really preferred getting some more heals in elsewhere as well. Shall I ransom?
A proud victory.
Yeah, I'm gonna ransom. Yeah, ransom. Save game. Erebor. I know we're overrunning a little bit already, but I kind of just want one more end turn. Because that'll give me... What will that give me? Not really anything. Thinking about it. I really want to start the barracks here. Pipe hole's probably the next thing on the list. Any troops? No, not yet. I'm going to get one more in turn. We're already overrunning. Just a little bit more turn. We need to really get the Onazanar onto our side as quickly as possible. Beautiful. Gift 150. 1500, sorry. Merge them two up. Merge them two up.
Aye, Lord. Aye, sire.
Something to investigate. On my way.
Aye.
Let's send both of them back. Get them retrained or rebuilt or whatever. Or just send new ones across completely. Either's fine with me. Mining network would be gorgeous here. First things, pipe hole. I would like the Master Stoneworkers go, but I don't think I've got the time. I don't think I've got the time to waste on that, to be honest. I need the barracks and the practice range here. And then after that... And then after that would be the Master Stoneworkers Hall. Yeah, I think... Ooh. And then maybe after that we get the militia garrison over in Onazanar. That'd be nice and ideal. That'd be nice and ideal. How are we feeling over here? One more turn and we get Kirit Gathol.
My lord.
Fangorn.
Today's journey is over.
I actually really want another end turn. Really want one more end turn. Sorry about this. Just overrunning the episode a little bit. I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, I could go on for another half hour. You know what? By Job, let's do it. Let's have an hour and a half long episode. Hour and a half long. Let's go, baby. Oh, might just be end turns though. Might just be end turns. War declared. Isengard. Oh right, yes. Back down near the White Mountains down here. Beautiful. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's have a look. Makes me trade. Would be nice. I kind of want the Oricani. Okay, so for Kirit Gathol, I've got all the buildings that I'm going to be able to get. So I do want the mining network, but I feel like I need to be getting some other buildings first. I need the miners' quarters. I need practice range, Oricane, and then one turn for the ironmongers and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Get them recruited as well.
Aye, Lord. Aye. Forward.
Pipe all into the barracks, practice range, master stoneworkers. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Ooh, Lugull.
Have a taste of my blade.
Where are you going? Stoneworkers. 2 more turns on the stoneworkers at Erebor, and we should be juiced. Where is he going? I guess it doesn't really matter. Literally just about pumping money into Onazanar in it right now. Ending turns, pumping money into Onazanar and getting that onto the road. Give me the Rohan mission, please. Guess not. Okay. Guess I'll just go and shaft myself. Where are you going, Lugull?
Dick you.
Are you going to
Aye.
Erebor?
Onward.
I guess the answers for that is why are you going to Erebor? I can't recruit. I need ironmongers. I'll get the ironmongers next. And then along with the Oricane Hall or something. Oop, no, don't do that. Erebor, Erebor.
Have a taste of my
Took the long way around though, didn't it? Took the way long way around. So we're getting the barracks next, which is brilliant. Very good, very good. Very good. Path blocked. Oh yeah, that's fine. No missions, I didn't think so. They've not taken any of these settlements, which is it's actually kind of good for me. We're getting the miners' quarters that'll allow me to... I'm going to get some infantry. I'm going to get some infantry, because that means I'll have... Well, one of those I'll be paying forward for, which is fine. It's another end turn. I would move out, but I need troops. I need to secure my holdings and then move. Is Withyboard the next step? It's a fairly valuable settlement, to be fair. I'm sending friends. Okay. Retrain? Nope. Not available. Let's get the one turn on the ironmongers. Alright, then let's start. So practice range. Oricane. Practice range, Oricane. And then I kind of want the miners' quarters. And then I'll get a militia garrison. Yes. Kirik Gathol. Yeah, I've got one of those that I'm paying for at the moment. Once the miners' quarters are built, we won't be doing that, because that gives me an extra free upkeep. Practice range, Oricane, ironmongers. Let's actually get the ironmongers and then the practice range. Lovely. Lovely indeed.
Aye, noble sire.
Could get more cavalry if I wanted.
In your name, sire. Hiding the troops as orders.
Ooh, it's not a diplomat.
At your service.
3 turns on that. It's just another in turn, isn't it? And then we go. Right then, what are you going to do, lad? What are you going to do? I mean, you're going to attack Erebor. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Or not. Maybe next turn? Maybe next turn.
Have a taste of
Ooh,
my
a ballista. Interesting. Oh, I need to check this. 36. Oh, that's beautiful. That means I can bet both of them. Wait. Why can I not get a smith? Is there a reason I can't get a smithy here? Blacksmith. Needs pig farm. Okay. Okay, so pig farm. Pig farm before the master stoneworkers. I need to be able to get as many troops there as I can. So I'll work towards it. Beautiful. Get him retrained. Actually, so I actually need to go. So we're gonna actually not have an hour and a half. We'll have an hour and 15 minutes, which is what it is. It's unfortunate. Someone needs something from me, which wasn't really planned. Yeah, so it's been a good episode. We've progressed quite nicely and securely so far. 20 turns in, we've got Onazanar, and we're preparing to move on out even more. Free upkeep everywhere. We're not holding up. Onazanar's coming along nicely. So is Erebor. We'll get the mines soon when we can. Right then. Thank you for joining me once again. I am Offer of Mercia, and this has been episode 1 of the Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer Submod campaign for the Dwarves of Erebor. Version 0.5 of the deck campaign. So don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying that content, and then really subscribe by pressing the little bell notification so you're notified every single time my content goes live. If you want to keep up to date with my content-related updates, then don't forget to follow me on Twitter, which can be found in the description below, alongside my tipping link. So if you're particularly generous, drop us a quick quid, it'd be very much appreciated. But otherwise, thank you, and signing off.